All right. We'll call a Murray City Planning Commission meeting to order, June 20th, 2019. Welcome all of our guests. We'll go through here from your right to left, our commissioners, Lisa Mokavic, Travis Ney, Phil Markham, and Sue Wilson. I'm Ned Hacker. And the Murray City staff with us tonight, Susan Nixon, Zach Smallwood, and Bryant Farnsworth. So, small group tonight, but I ask you if you have a electronic device to put it on silent and respect everybody's ability to listen to the meeting, short meeting as it will be anyway. If you have comments, we'll have you come up to the podium for comments. We'll give you 3 minutes. If you speak for a group, we'll give you 5 minutes. And that's it for this evening. So, agenda item number 1, approval of minutes from the Murray Planning Commission meeting held June 6th. The commissioners had an opportunity to look at those.
Yes.
And we had a few little edits, but other than those, any other corrections?
Nothing
Right.
of substance.
All right, I'd accept a motion to accept those.
Mr. Chairman, I will make a motion that we accept the Thursday, June 6, 2019 minutes as submitted.
All right, a motion, second.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, any opposed? All right, passes. Are there any commissioners who have conflicts of interest with any of the agenda items this evening?
No.
No. And third item is our findings of fact, of which we have none. So we'll move on to agenda item number 4, Murray Hills Garden Subdivision lot line adjustment, requesting approval to allow a lot line adjustment between the properties addressed 4727 South Rainbow Drive and 285 East Mountain View Drive. And Zach's going to present this.
Perfect. Thank you, commissioners, and good evening. This is a request from the Fetzers and the Milton Anderson Trust to amend 2 subdivisions. One is the Murray Hill Garden subdivision, and the second is Murray Hill Gardens Plat B. Because these are platted subdivisions, they do require any lot line adjustment to go before the Planning Commission. The 2 addresses are 4727 South Rainbow Drive. That is this property here that you're looking at. And then 285 East Mountain View Drive is this larger property over here to the, oh my gosh, east. I believe it's the Fetzers want to purchase the additional property that's on the east side, which will increase their current property from 0.46 acres to 0.85 acres, and it will have the east side property go from 0.72 acres to 0.32 acres. It is located in the R18 zone. We did verify that it will meet all the current setbacks. We wouldn't be creating a non-conforming lot out of this change here. And as you can see on this this plat, this is going to be the new property line, that dashed red line. It will show where all that is, and part of that is for that well piece. That's why that little notch is out of there, working on water rights for that property as well. Here are a few pictures of the 2 properties, the 2 subject properties. The one on the top of your screen is the Rainbow Drive property, who's going to be acquiring the property. And to the south is the Mountain View property that would be purchased or selling the property over. So with that, staff is recommending approval of the lot line adjustment, subject to the 3 conditions that are listed in your staff report and in front of you. Any questions for me? Okay.
Is the applicant here this evening? Would you like to come up to the podium and state your name and your address for the record?
Sure, Eric Fetzer, 4727 South Rainbow Drive. Been a resident in Murray for 20 years at this residence. Just last year, we purchased the house to the north of us and split that property and enlarged our backyard, and working with the Andersons intend to get a little bit more backyard and for the sole purpose of farming.
All right. Have you been able to review the conditions for approval that the?
Yeah, we went to
Zach
what was the meeting we went to, Susan? The review planning meeting on what was it, 2 weeks ago? And didn't see any non-conforming issues that we would have any problems with.
All right. Will you be able to, so you'll be able to comply with those conditions?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else to add?
No, just thank the Andersons for their good negotiations with us and being good neighbors for the last 20 years.
All right. Great. Okay. Thank you. I will open this agenda up to this agenda item for public comment. If there's anyone here that'd like to comment, please step forward. All right, seeing none, I'll close public comment and bring it up to the commissioners for any questions or a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to make a motion that the Planning Commission approve the requested amended subdivision and lot line adjustment, subject to the 3 conditions contained in the presentation tonight.
All right, I have a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Any additional discussion?
No.
So, Zach, would you call a vote, please?
Yep. Commissioner Markup,
Yes.
Commissioner Milkhaven,
Yes.
Commissioner Nate,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson,
Yes.
and Terry Hacker.
Yes. All right, motion passed. So congratulations, approval on your lot line adjustment, and good luck with your water rights.
Yes, good luck with the water rights.
And the farm.
And the farm. All right, we will move to agenda item number 5, which is Reuben Accessory Dwelling Unit requesting approval of a conditional use permit to allow an accessory dwelling unit to be located on the property addressed 689 East Silver Shadow Drive. And Zach Smallwood is going to present again.
Perfect. This is a request from Michelle Rubin. Like you stated, she lives in a single-family home off of 725 East and Silver Shadow Drive. So down here to the south is where the advocates are, if you need a little bit more clarification on that. Just to the south, there is an LDS church behind her property as well. She is in the R18 zone, which allows for accessory dwelling units subject to a conditional use permit. With that, like I mentioned in the pre-meeting, I kind of stitched these 2 photos together to kind of give you an understanding of where the ADU is in relation to the rest of the basement. So it's kind of a 3-tiered house, or multi-tiered house, where this is kind of on its own level in a walkout basement, and then it also additionally goes down another kind of half level to 2 additional bedrooms and a storage area that is for her use. I apologize, I forgot. The ADU is approximately 671 square feet, which is less than the 40% allowed. Her total dwelling is 3,600 square feet. I think it came out to roughly 19% of the total, so she's well under that. It only has 1 bedroom where 2 are typically permitted, so again, meets those standards here. This is kind of a basic layout of her site plan a little bit, and the main floor area. Tried to visualize this a little bit better. That's where the ADU entrance is there in red. Kind of the door is right there. The front of the property is obviously right here up at the top of the screen, and then there's space for parking, and they access from back here and can walk through the deck and stuff to get to the property. Couple photos. The top 2 are the front of the house. I played stalker the other day and snapped pictures over her fence. So There's a couple pictures of the backyard. Staff is recommending approval, subject to the 12 conditions below. Any questions for me at this point?
Questions?
Zach, has there been any comment from neighbors
There have
regarding
been-
this application?
There have been 2 comments. Thank you for asking. And both have just been curious if it was going to be a detached ADU or if it was if it was going to be inside the home. And I advised that it was pretty much already in existence, and they were completely fine with that. Now, they weren't even opposed if it was detached. They just wanted to know ahead of time.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
All right, thank you. Is applicant here this evening? Would you come up to the podium and state your name and address for the record? I guess we have your address.
My name is Michelle Rubin, address 689 East Silver Shadows Drive, Murray, Utah.
And have you been able to review the conditions for approval?
Yes.
And are you able to comply with those?
Yes.
All right. And do you have anything to add to the staff report?
No.
All right.
Unless you have any questions, then
Any questions? All right. Thank you very much.
you're welcome. Thank you.
So we will open this agenda item for public comment. Would anybody here to comment regarding accessory dwelling unit? All right, we will close that and bring it back to the commission for any comments or a motion.
You know what, Mr. Chairman, I would like to make a motion that the Planning Commission approve a conditional use permit to allow an accessory dwelling unit at the property addressed 689 East Silver Shadows Drive, subject to the 12 conditions presented tonight.
All right, I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Any additional discussion? All right, Zach, would you call a vote again?
Yep. Commissioner Markham?
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson?
Yes.
Commissioner David?
Yes.
Commissioner Nay?
Yes.
And Chairman Hack.
Yes. All right, congratulations. Good luck with your,
Thank you
You-
for coming forward and doing this legally and jumping through a few hoops. This is not the norm out there. We realize that, and we appreciate you doing things the right way.
that completes our full agenda for this evening.
Staff, any,
It has to be a record.
I think it might.
we have
We
I can
covered some
stall.
other business in the pre-meeting, so you're not allowed to
I'll just
speak.
go over it again.
If you go over 18 minutes.
I won't. I'll just go briefly over the couple things I went over in the other items, just so that it's part of the public if they're listening as well. We will not be having a meeting for the first meeting in July. That's scheduled on July 4th, but we're canceling that because America. And so
America happens.
yes. And so our next meeting will be on the 18th of July, and it is shaping up to be a pretty full schedule. So other than that, enjoy your American festivities and have a good barbecue and all that. So
And be safe.
Yes,
Wear
be safe.
sunscreen.
What time should we be over to your place?
well, I don't know. I'm going to try to go to Disneyland. So again,
On the 4th
So,
of July.
yes.
Ugh.
yeah. So
Well, let
I
me
don't
ask
know. So come
the
over to my-
staff and we'll confirm. So all of Murray's normal 4th of July activities are still in place, including fireworks.
And the parade.
Marin and I might be in the parade for our elementary school, so make sure you come out.
Great.
Nice.
With squirt guns.
Oh,
We are with candy.
Saltwater taffy. All right.
all right.
Anything else from staff?
Nothing from staff.
All right. Susan, your opportunity. Okay. All right.
Mr. Chairman, motion to adjourn.
All right.
All agree.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
You did
Thank
it.
you for
That's-
attending.